So, guys, today I want to tell you what a year of lifting has taught me. And, I mean, a year is not, a super long time. And I have been lifting a lot longer. I've been lifting for about 5 years now, coming up on, which is kind of nuts to think about. I've been lifting for freaking ever, dude. And, it's just taught me so much. And maybe if this video does good, I'll do like what 3 to 5 years has taught me or something like that. But basically I want to go through some pictures, kind of what I started at and where I am now, where I was a year ago and where I am now, and to see the transformation. I'm going to show probably 6 months, right? And just like tell you the value that lifting and being in good shape and watching my health, watching what I eat has taught me, right? Because it's so like important to have something like that in your life where you can consistently improve, because if you don't have that, you don't really have something where you're progressing every single day. So that's one thing I lacked for a lot of years, and I kind of paid for it because I was depressed, I was anxious, I was everything, I just like didn't feel mentally well. And as I sip on my green tea in front of you, I get to reflect on the good old days. By the way, sorry, it's been a minute since I posted. I was out backpacking in the mountains. I might do another video on that because that was freaking epic. So, first, here's a pic of me around a year ago. It should be on screen now. Now back to my face. I don't usually edit my videos. I'm just going to kind of do it for this one because I think it's very important that you guys see where I was at. And when I was in that spot where I was like more overweight, I wasn't really watching what I was eating, I was kind of just lifting the lift. And I didn't look necessarily bad because that's like 3 to 4 years of lifting right there summed up. Like, and I was bigger compared to what I started at. I was leaner, well, maybe not leaner, but I was bigger. I was in a better spot basically. And that was very good, but there was still something missing. And that was structure. I didn't have structure for the longest time in lifting. I didn't have a set training plan. I didn't have my nutrition plan locked in. I wasn't as accountable as I could have been. I was still, I guess I wasn't skipping days, but I wasn't accountable for what I should have been, right? I wanted to be a big power lifter back then. I wanted to be super big in the powerlifting and get stronger, right? But I wasn't doing the things a powerlifter would do. I wasn't tracking my lifts, tracking what would make them go up, what would keep them up, what would happen, why would my maxes go up, what would I do on a plateau. I wouldn't really figure it out. So there's so many things I wasn't doing. And when I started just keeping myself in check and started doing the things that I told myself that I would do to get to the position I am now, which I'm definitely not done. I'm going to get bigger, stronger, more fit, do more things to get to where I want to go more. Stuff just takes time. It takes time to get from point A to point B. And here is my point B. Here's where I'm at. Right here. Okay? I have core. I have I'm a lot leaner, dude. I'm way leaner. And that improvement is just nuts to me. Like, when you take pictures of yourself improving, like, and you can really look back and see where you were at then and where you are at now, take freaking pictures so you're more motivated to keep going. Because that's what definitely kept motivation in. Because I actually have abs. I have more veins. When you're cutting, you're unlocking a vein every freaking week. And it's like nuts. If you're going on a fast, hard cut, which I kind of did. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way in my first cut. I was doing things wrong. I was going into keto, carnivore, which isn't necessarily bad, but it wasn't good for what I wanted to do. Like bodybuild and run and be in very good physical shape. Like, those things require a good structure for nutrition, all of that stuff. And if you guys do kind of lack knowledge or structure or guidance or something like that, feel free to hit me up. That's literally what I do for a living. At least what I'm working my way up to doing for a living. Still got to get out of the 9 to 5 space. But it's nuts. All right, my next video is probably going to be a grocery haul video because I want to show you guys what I get to eat. But the amount your mind changes as you get bigger is just nuts. As you see yourself doing something big. And then you start doing other things, big things, like getting ready for a marathon or a bodybuilding show or a jiu-jitsu tournament. All of these little things that kind of make up and your fitness amounts to. And you start noticing your life being better. You can function better. You can stand up, get out of bed better. Like so many different things that fitness can do for you if you just do it, right? And if you aren't lifting, I highly recommend. You don't need to be super serious like me. You just need to go like 2-3 times a week if you want to get in a little better shape. And if you don't really know the optimal plans, hit up like a fitness coach. Install like one of those free apps if you like to. There's so many options for you to get to where you want to go. I mean, realistically, you could go and ask ChatGPT if you like, because I mean that's kind of what I was doing at first, right? And ChatGPT is great for just kind of seeing info and kind of learning, because I'm a big person where I want to learn what is behind this exercise, why it's good for you, why it stretches those certain muscles or breaks those fibers, and you learn a lot. And I think you guys all have the capability to do it. If you guys aren't in the gym, if you guys are into the gym, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And maybe my next video on kind of improvement will be better, because showing you what 5 years of lifting has taught me. Like millions of years of being active, but 5 years of lifting it's pretty good. And I'm currently 19 years old, so I'm still pretty young into my fitness journey. I started when I was 14, and didn't stunt my growth like most people said it would. So I'm like five. I'm not like super tall. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in there. But yeah. So sadly, I'm not 5'2" and can't gain muscle immediately. Just kidding. All my short kings out there. It's still hard to gain muscle when you're shorter, but I recommend it. Get out there and go lift some weights.